out here in the blogosphere from my home every night for the past 6 years? Hell no. And they never will control me. But you want to hire or vote for some guy who, whatever. Ron Paul had some good ideas, but even he was sold out.
Thank you all for watching our show.
I'm trying to tell all of you people that it's not as easy as you think for a third party to start in this country. And if you believe that you're really living in a free nation dedicated to some freedom, then stop calling me a racist.
They're not calling you racist, David.
Thank you.
The people in your show support you and come in here, and they're the intelligent ones.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry for offending any of you.
Yeah, don't call them worthless. They're not worthless. They're actually the ones that are intelligent. They're watching it.
I know. You guys who are intelligent, thank you very much for coming in. And some of you who are hateful and who claim Nazi things, I'm going to ban those people. Thank you, Sir.
Yeah, most of the people in here are here to talk about politics, here to support you, here to do good things.
I know, and I'm very sorry. I am not bipolar 616 at all. At sometimes I feel like I need to defend myself because I've been picked on all my life. When I was a young boy, I was the tallest one. I was the strongest one, so people tried to beat me up. And I was dedicated to nonviolence, so I took the hits. I got my face pummeled and beaten up, sucker punched. So that kind of put me in the wrong space, okay? That was my early childhood. Then came my young adulthood, where I was essentially called a homosexual because people basically thought I was gay.
Like Rattlesnake agrees with you. He's been speaking out against Obama from the first day Obama began running for president. I'm sure he would speak out for Sponheim.
I don't pay you to come here, man. That's a lie.
Tall. David was tall, biggest person in his class.
Yeah, anyway.
People in this chat room are not worthless.
Yeah, you're all good people.
Take that back. You're all good
I did not mean to imply that you people are worthless. I meant to imply that the people that were attacking me, the Obama-tards mostly, are worthless. I'm sorry I cast a wide stroke of anger out at you. I didn't mean it. Now you'll notice that I'm not afraid to apologize. You'll notice that that's a nice quality about me. I was a victim of affirmative action, yes. But thank you very much for your concern, all of you. And somebody in here wants to punch me in the face. You can see why people want to beat me up. Bear in mind, I'm no longer the person I was when I was a kid, when I was, treated like crap. I went through a period of time where I grappled with this idea of nonviolence because my father told me that it takes a greater man to be nonviolent, to not fight back. And I really listened to my father because he was a war hero. He'd killed hundreds of men in battle, won a Purple Heart and a lot of other awards for his work against the Japanese. He had a lot of guilt for killing people. I'm sure he felt that he should never have had to kill people for the war. So he taught his son to be nonviolent. I'm hardwired to defend myself. I don't make fun of black people. No, I do not. No more than Richard Pryor made fun of white people when he went out and told people. Well, I don't want to give you Richard Pryor's routine. It just makes fun of white people. I did not mean to hurt you, 2916, and I'm apologizing for that. Please give me a second chance.
I understand.
Your current president is not trying to do a good job. He's trying to smoke his last Newport and get on to the next cigarette. This guy is not even connected. Like General McChrystal said, he was disengaged in the war in Afghanistan 3 years ago. You don't even test the ground he walks on. You never question him. You give him a pass because he's black. But thank you for accepting my apology. David, become Jewish, you'll get away with war crimes if anyone says they're out of time. Wow. I'm not planning on becoming Jewish. You're considering accepting my apology? Thank you. Well, I don't think increasing sanctions against Putin is a good move, 417. Bear in mind, Russia is a key element in transferring weapons supplies to our troops in Afghanistan. Essentially, Barack Obama is pissing all over our potential assistant. Putin could very well help us in this matter. Obama has already violated Pakistan to the point where they don't even want to give access to the SWAT region for us to ship things in to the fishhook. It's not racist. It's a fact. Barack Obama is a cigarette addict, and he smokes Newports. It's a known fact. Topper Dan, I'm not going to apologize to you. You're lucky you're in the room, okay? There's no such thing as a Newport. It's a menthol cigarette that Barack Obama smokes continuously. Yeah, actually, Obama does smoke menthols, Newports, yeah.
Germany accepted an Ebola patient for treatment.
I believe it, yeah. And we just found out that the Peace Corps is pulling all of their people back, 300 some odd people back to our country.
Well, I can imagine not sending more
Ebola.
People into the country, but they better, if they bring them back, they better put them in quarantine.
172, I have...
And better put all the people that are treating them in quarantine, too.
I have a tested IQ of 185. Obama, his IQ is 115.
Yes, there's a couple experimental treatments. One is to actually vaccinate them with it's like an antiviral based on the Ebola virus, but the only thing that has been shown to work is when they give it to monkeys within 24 hours of being injected with the actual Ebola. And I mean, it's very slow going to create an antiviral for Ebola, or nobody's going to take a vaccine for Ebola.
Yeah.
No one's going to do that because it's just the chances are way too high of actually contracting the disease, and if you contract the disease, you're dead. I mean, it's just so crazy.
Okay, good point there, Silver. We only bring the guest chat in to help elevate us in the ratings on Vaughn. It's an unwritten rule that if we don't have guest chat here, we don't even get featured on Vaughn or any other blog network. We migrated through a lot of networks to get to this network. We would love to invite all of you to various other networks we're broadcasting on right now, uVlog or Battle Cam. I'm a pretty sharp guy. I skipped 7th grade. I went on to hope to get into good colleges. I applied to all the Ivy League schools, and I was rejected. Even though my SAT scores were in the top 98 percentile, and I was number one in my high school class with a 3.999999999 average. The only B plus I got was from the professor I beat in chess in 5 moves.
Oh, it's signed-in chatters that get us higher up in the menu? Okay, bye, guests. I'm turning you off. I'm just kidding. Maybe I should, though. Maybe
I know.
I'll sign in.
Item titled Illegal Immigrants Can Earn Citizenship. Yes. Through the Fast Track Naturalization Plan that we propose on our website, illegal immigrants could earn citizenship. Now, the plan is as follows.
Okay, here's the plan. Let's see.
For $1,000 or an estimated fee of $1,000, people who are non-criminals, we won't allow criminals to get involved, can go back to their home country where they can take English, history, and government at the U.S. Embassy, a free course, mind you, and take the 6-question test, and then gain back access, once they pass the test, back into the country as a U.S. citizen or a dual citizen. It's a very simple plan to keep people away.
Okay, wait.
And then bring them in and integrate them as legal citizens. I'm a very, very centrist political figure. I really believe that we can find a method where people can jump through a few hoops to gain citizenship, but...
I'm going to add a sentence to this.
Sure.
People should be able...
Thank you, Kidney Thief. It is a fantastic idea, and it can help a lot of people around the country and the world.
U.S. citizens... Wow.
Grand Prix, my infrastructure plan is a way to prevent jobs from going overseas. Obama has not been able to solve this outsourcing tax credit issue. And frankly, the outsourcing tax credit has only contributed to about $190 million in excessive outsourcing. That's what the estimates show.
Do you think that...
That's a rough estimate.
Do you think that people that enter our country... We would need a constitutional amendment to do so, but do you think that people who enter our country should be deported as soon as possible?
Absolutely. I believe that we need to reverse the due process for illegal aliens. The Supreme Court ruled that they should have due process in the 2000 era, And I believe that we shouldn't give illegal aliens due process. We should actually treat them as criminals.